Welcome to LinesToGo installation videos. Today we will be removing and installing fuel lines on a 2007 Toyota Corolla using LinesToGo part number FL1205. While this particular set of lines is being installed on a 2007 Toyota Corolla, this set of lines will also work on the following year, make, and models, as shown in your screen now. LinesToGo lines are made using original equipment end forms and fittings that are CNC bent for an easy and precise installation. We have also upgraded to stainless steel braided Teflon hoses for rust protection and to prevent surface fouling. These have an unlimited shelf life and anti-static PTFE liner. This set of LinesToGo lines are made from G2 Galfan coated steel tubing for rust resistance that exceeds OEM standards. Tech tip: disconnect the battery before working on a vehicle to reduce the risk of shorting out the battery on tools or lines. LinesToGo lines are made with a sectional design for easier installation. We also use color-coded unions on our sectioned lines. Just match the colors of the connections. Make sure to depressurize the fuel system before starting the installation. Tools required: 10mm socket and ratchet, 10mm, 16mm, and 19mm wrenches, flat blade screwdriver or pick, drain pan, jack and jack stands. The level of difficulty for this installation is considered to be easy. To depressurize the fuel system, locate the fuel pump fuse using your owner's manual and remove it. Start the vehicle and wait for the engine to stall. Make sure to replace the fuse once completed. Start by disconnecting the battery using a 10mm wrench. Underneath the hood located beside the master cylinder, remove the spring clamp from the vent line and remove the rubber hose from the line. Next, remove the plastic bracket from the supply line connection. Push in on the two tabs on the quick connect fitting and remove the fitting from the supply line. Located below the master cylinder, remove both fuel lines from the plastic bracket. Underneath the vehicle, use a flat blade screwdriver to remove both fuel lines from the plastic brackets. At the rear of the supply line, push in on the two tabs on the quick connect fitting and pull the clip out using a flat blade screwdriver or pick. Remove the connection from the line. Remove the supply line from the vehicle. Using a pair of cutting pliers, cut the vent line behind the front subframe and remove the front section of the vent line from the vehicle. Next, cut the vent line near the front of the fuel tank and remove the center section of the vent line from the vehicle. Next, we will be removing the charcoal canister from the vehicle. Start by removing the spring clamp from the hose connection to the vent line and remove the hose from the line. Using a flat blade screwdriver or pick, pull out the plastic tab from the vent line connection coming from the fuel tank and remove the connection from the canister. Next, disconnect the electrical connector from the vent valve. Disconnect the final connection going to the vent filter from the canister. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 3 bolts securing the charcoal canister and remove the canister from the vehicle. Remove the rear section of the vent line from the vehicle. To begin the installation of your new LinesToGo fuel lines, start by installing the line labeled VL1205313A1 into position between the front subframe and the firewall. Next, install the center section of vent line labeled VL1205313A2 into position and secure it into the plastic clips along the bottom of the vehicle. Start the threaded union noting the LinesToGo color-coded connections. Next, install the rear section of the vent line labeled VL1205313A3 into position and secure it into the plastic clips. Start the threaded union in front of the fuel tank and tighten both unions using a 16mm and a 19mm wrench. To replace the charcoal canister, first connect the electrical connector to the vent valve. Then connect the tube going to the vent filter and make sure the connection is fully seated. Next, using a 10mm socket, replace the 3 bolts securing the canister to the vehicle. Connect the vent line from the fuel tank to the canister and secure it using the plastic locking clip. Finally, connect the rubber vent hose to the new LinesToGo vent line and replace the spring clamp. Next, install the front section of the supply line labeled SL1205313A1 into position over the front subframe and secure it into the plastic brackets. Install the rear section of the supply line labeled SL1205313A2 into position and secure it into the plastic clips. Start the threaded union noting the LinesToGo color-coded connection and tighten using a 16mm and a 19mm wrench. At the rear of the supply line, connect the quick connect fitting, making sure it is fully seated, and secure the plastic clip. Underneath the hood, connect the rubber hose going to the purge valve to the vent line and replace the spring clamp. Attach the supply hose quick connect fitting to the LinesToGo supply line and replace the plastic clip securing the connection. Reconnect the battery using a 10mm wrench. This concludes the installation of fuel lines on a 2007 Toyota Corolla using LinesToGo part number FL1205. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or would like to purchase the lines you saw today, please call us at 1-855-781-5992. Email us at info@linestogo.com or check out our website link below. And don't forget to take advantage of our free 2-day shipping. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below, and we will see you on our next video.